Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca and this is a quiver full of plans. In today's video, I am going to show you the much anticipated 2023 planner lineup. I absolutely love watching these videos. They are one of my all-time faves. And last year, I think I got the video out like pretty late in the year. So I thought I would get a little bit of a head start, although there's lots of them on YouTube already. So let's jump in. In front of me, you will see a fair bit of planners. I was trying to keep it simple this year. I really went through and reflected on what planners worked for me in 2022 and what planners didn't. And if you notice, there's only one happy planner in this stack, which is crazy because I have been an avid happy planner since I can remember. So I ventured outside of my comfort zone this year and I went with several different planners from several different companies. Because I just really wanted my planner system to work because I don't know about you, but oftentimes, December comes and I have very big intentions and I end up with a planner stack of like 16 planners. And then by the end of January, I'm really only using like 3. So I really wanted to hone in on what worked and what didn't. So I'm really hoping that this system works for me and I continue for the whole year. So let's jump in. I'm going to set some of these aside. Okay, so starting off, I don't know if you can tell, but I have a little bit of a motif going on here, except for this guy. So I have never used a Hobonichi planner before. I have never written on the Tomoe River paper. And I hear that it can have a love-hate effect on people. Some people love it, some people hate it. And I've seen it all over YouTube for the last couple years. And finally this year, I was like, I'm gonna dive in. So I got myself a Hobonichi Weeks Mega. Now, I was, again, a little late to the game. Typically, they sell out, and I ended up finding this guy on Amazon, along with the cover. And not a fan of the color. I really wish it was pink. So I am going to get a Moterm cover to go over this, and that will be in the color motif that I guess I have apparently chosen for this year. So anyway, this planner is going to be my on-the-go planner. It's going to be my scribble anything, scribble everything, expense tracker, meal planner, everything, appointments, everything on the go. Probably very little stickering going on in this planner. And I'm also going to incorporate it as my wallet. So that's why I want the Moterm cover for it. So yeah, I'm kind of scared to jump in. I know it starts there's December of this year and I haven't filled it out. So I am a little bit scared to jump in. And oh, I did that. That's the only thing I've written in it so far. But I'll get there. I will. So on the go, everything planner. Next up, this is not really a planner, but it's more of a brain dump. And what it is I already set this one up. The other ones are not set up, but what it is my stickers are not liking to stick. This is a B6 Stalogy in the B6 Aura Estelle Cloud ring cover. And I took the rings out and just put a piece of cardstock in there, decorated this. I don't have a lot of stuff to go on the side here in the pocket, so kind of decorated it with what I had. And for the life of me, I cannot seem to find a clear cover to go on the B6 Stalogy. But anyway, so far I've already started writing in it. It's going to be my brain dump, and as of right now, it is my goal planner. I've debated on getting an actual goal planning system. In the past, I used the Cultivate What Matters, but it was too much for me. And then I started looking into the Moxie Life, because I just want it to be a goal planning system. I don't need any kind of weekly planner involved in it or anything like that. So I looked into the Moxie Life system, goal planning, and I didn't necessarily want another planner, and I didn't want to spend more money on the planners, even though I ended up spending more money because, you know, let's face it, we all do. So, and the way I goal plan is just a little different. So I decided to just kind of brain dump everything onto paper. In recent videos that I watched, I did watch a video. For the life of me, I cannot remember her channel. And she went through her goal planning process. And I will link it or put it somewhere to, if you're interested, to find out what her process was. And I think I'm going to try that, and I'm going to do it in this B6 Stalogy first, and then maybe do it into like some good copy and then put it in a planner. But so anyway, this is my brain dump. Anything from business to home to goal planning, that sort of thing. Brain dump, goal planner. Next, I have this big mumbo jumbo here. So this is going to be my memory planner. Recently, I just started to do the memory planning in my catch-all planner. Prior to that, I was always doing forward planning. I would do the spread first, fill in some dates that I knew, and that was kind of it. Now I kind of backtrack, and it's more of a memory planner. And so this year I was using my Happy Planner, and I just really wanted to branch out and kind of get out of my comfort zone. I was getting a little bored with the Happy Planner, and I also wanted to like more customization. I wanted to have I wanted it to be a seasonal planner so that I can, you know, switch out the dashboards and that sort of thing every season. And so what I ended up going with was, again, this is an Aura Estelle Cloud A5 wide ring planner. And I decided to buy a bunch of inserts and dashboards and dividers, and as you can see, I have not put anything together yet. And these are all from Aura Estelle. So I got a ruler, some tabs, line paper, dividers, 2 packages of dot grid paper, and then her inserts. So I'm going to create this. This is going to be my catch-all memory planner, more for home and just life, not business, and you'll see why in a second. Stay tuned for a setup of this. So yeah, so I'm kind of excited for this, but I'm also kind of nervous because I'm in a comfort zone with the Happy Planner and my catch-all planner as my catch-all planner. And so I don't know if this is going to be a don't fix what's not broken. I probably butchered that cliche. Anyway, you get the gist. So I'm hoping it goes smoothly. We shall see. Then next up is, so my faith planner. Originally, I was only going to go with this bullet journal. This is a Hemlock Oak bullet journal. My faith planner caused me a lot of questions. I had a lot of questions. I did not have planner peace with my faith planner this last year, or 2022, at all. There's so much in my head that I want to put on paper. And in this year, I had a Happy Planner as my faith planner. And although it was working for one aspect, which is why I have another Happy Planner here, it wasn't working for other aspects. And I wanted something that was very customizable, very not dated, not structured, something that was just a blank canvas that I can be creative with. And so I looked online at all the different planner shops. I was going to order, what was it called? A prayerful planner. But in the end, it was just too much. So I ended up going with the Hemlock Oak bullet journal. And this is a Canadian company. Canadian, so always like supporting other Canadian businesses. So this is the Hemlock Oak bullet journal, and I love this. It has this beautiful linen cover, and inside you have this journal belongs to page. You have an index, and then it just goes into a dot grid pages throughout the whole thing. And I love this because in my previous Happy Planner, faith planner, there was days that I missed or weeks that I missed, depending on the season of life I was in. And I always felt like I had fallen so far behind, and I wasn't able to catch up, even though I technically didn't really have to catch up. So I just like that I can start from wherever I finish in this journal. I will note, put out a disclaimer, I am not a bullet journaler. I see people doing beautiful bullet journal spreads, and I envy them. I'm hoping that I can get there at one point, but it'll be very amateur, I guess you could say. But it's okay because it's my faith planner and it's where I'm at. So this is going to be for everything faith related except for scripture writing. And scripture writing, I like to do a monthly theme for my scripture writing. And so that is actually going to come, this is when the only Happy Planner in my stack comes into play. I absolutely love this cover. On Instagram, I posted a pic of my lineup, and I hadn't bought this yet. And I didn't know I was going to until I saw it. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my goodness, that is so gosh stinking beautiful. I have to have that one. I just have to buy that one. So, of course, I went out and I got it. You know, FOMO just really hit on that one. So, how I'm going to do this one is, this is going to be my scripture writing, my monthly scripture writing. And so what I do, it's very neutral on the inside, very neutral, and it's a vertical layout. My plan is to put down what the theme is for the month along here in on the sidebar, and then fill in all the scriptures related to that theme in the boxes. And then in the weekly view, I'm actually thinking of writing horizontally, whiteouting these lines and writing horizontally. We shall see if it works. We shall see if the vision I have in my head is executed the way I want it to on paper. And if it doesn't work, then it's all right. I can go back and write the way I usually do, because I am used to a vertical spread for my faith planner. So yes, this is going to be scripture writing for my faith planner. And this is going to be my everything else faith planner. If you'd like to see any videos with regards to my faith planner, let me know in the comments and I can see what I can do. All right, last planners are my business planners. So this is a Moterm cover with a Hobonichi cousin on the inside. I have heard that the Hobonichi cousin, being an A5, can be rather intimidating, and some people find it difficult to fill, and some people don't, and I'm sorry, there is a big glare from my ring light. So my plan is, this is just going to be all business. So inside on the perpetual calendar, I am going to, this is the plan, it could change, but this is the plan. I'm going to keep track of my monthly sales up in the top box here. And then down here, I'm thinking of making it a habit tracker. And then down here in this bottom box as a monthly recap as to how my business was doing that month. So that is what I'm thinking. If you don't already know, probably should have said this earlier. If you don't already know, I am the owner of Ava Rose Paper Co. on Etsy. I will shoot a link in the description box if you're interested in checking out what my shop has to offer. So monthly sales up here, habit tracker, and then a monthly recap. And then going over to the calendar pages, you can see I was already trying to measure for future sticker kits. Anyway, so this is going to be my shop calendar, and over here is going to be like an inbox for that month, or like a task list inbox for that month. This is going to be future planning. Then on a daily basis, I'm actually going to flip more to the daily pages. And here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to time block my tasks on this where it has the hourlies, the hourly breakdown. I'm going to put my top 3 to 5 priorities up here. I'm going to do my to-dos right here. And then I'm going to do a daily journal as to what I did, what happened in my business that day. Over here at the beginning of the month, I'm going to do a mind map / goals. Originally, I was going to incorporate my social media planner as well into this, and then I was going to have my social media on this page, but I'm thinking of using a different planner for that, and I'll share that with you in a minute. So, and then at the end of the week, my plan, once I have the daily pages done, because those are done as we go. At the end of the week, I'm actually going to flip back to the weekly pages, and I'm actually going to make it more of a memory planner. And so it will be no future planning in the weekly pages. It's going to be all back planning. And so I'm going to track my income and expenses and any orders I have over here, along with shipping fees, because I don't know if you know, but shipping costs right now are outrageous. And I just want to make sure that I'm not losing anything on shipping. So tracking my income, my expenses, and then having the weeklies as a memory planner for my planner sticker shop. So that is it for the Hobonichi Cousin. And again, it's in a Moterm cover that I got off of Amazon as well. And then we come to this one. So this was originally going to be my family's budget. Last year I was using the Budget Mom, Budget by Paycheck. But this year she did not come out with one. She's not going to be coming out with one until 2024. So, probably around like September, October of 2023 is when she'll release her 2024. I'm speculating. I'm not affiliated with the Budget Mom at all, so I don't know, but I didn't want to do the printable version that's available for this year, and I also didn't want to do the boxed version. So I went back to what I used to do, and that was the Erin Condren monthly planner. So I bought this gorgeous cover, absolutely love it. I saw it in another YouTuber, another channel. Again, I cannot remember the name. I should probably write this information down before I start recording my own video. Anyway, I'll see if I can link her video as well. She did a goal planning. It was her goal planner. This was going to be her goal planner. I will link it. Anyway, so I decided I was going to use it as my family's, home financial budget planner. But just recently I decided to change it because I actually don't think it's going to be big enough. This is only the 7x9. And so instead, I'm actually going to turn this into my business budget, where I keep track of everything. And I'm not sure if you're familiar with the monthly Erin Condren monthly planner, but it basically has your year at a glance. And then it has these pages. It has your dashboard for your month and a calendar. And then after that, it just goes into line note pages. So what I'm going to do is this, as you can see, I still have the sticky notes from when I was going to have it as my family budget planner, but I changed my mind. So these sticky notes are completely irrelevant now. So this is going to be my business budget. Really need to start tracking all of that. So yeah, and I am going to buy another monthly planner from Erin Condren soon, but it's going to be the 8.5 by 11, and it again will be a monthly planner. So that is the business budget. So the only other planner that I'm still not entirely sure about is my social media planner. As I said before, I was going to incorporate it in because my social media is my business, like it's part of my business. So not that I'm making any money from YouTube right now or anything, but I was going to include it with my Hobonichi Cousin, which is my business planner, but I'm not sure if I can actually kind of fit it in. So I have this planner that I got a year ago. I can't remember. And this is the TPC Nation so I flip the cover inside out. This is the TPC Nation planner, and I'm thinking of using this as my social media planner. And so if you're not familiar with the TPC planner, it has the teacher layout. And so I've used this before. As you can see, I think I used it to decorate my September calendar and then didn't do anything with it. So I am going to attempt again to have this as my social media planner, I think. What do you use? What do you use for your social media planner? I know a lot of people use the Happy Planner dashboard, but I have tried the dashboard layout in the past and I just cannot seem to get into it. So other than that, I know a lot of people will use the teacher layout, and the teacher layout seems to work with my brain. I just need to execute it properly, I guess. So anyway, that is my planner lineup for 2023. I hope you have enjoyed this video. That yellow sticks out like a sore thumb. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Bye for now.